Critical means something slightly different than it did during the last round of missions. Critical means shit is happening and it may fail at any point in the near given future. I am not telling you when anymore.
Cool.
You have ways to counter this slightly, though. So if you are stuck between a couple of them and you pick the ones you want, but you're still concerned about one or two others, avert your eyes upwards towards the planning phase, because you have a new line added because of all of the people you rescued and their particular specialties. You now have a planning phase option called Hold the Line, where you deploy some of the other combat forces that are allied with you to a mission with a combat tag, and you prevent that mission from getting any fucking worse than it currently is.
Ooh.
They will spend a little bit of time trying to gather what information they can. It's not going to be anywhere near as effective as additional scouting, but sometimes you can learn some additional stuff if you deploy to that during the next phase, and you may earn a little bit of respect or trust from the people there that you are assisting by not letting it fall to shit.
You know, Mass Effect's a terrible idea for playing during D&D. I just realized.
Just a little bit. Just big story-centered RPGs, not the biggest.
Started up a conversation with Garrus while you were saying that, and I went, oh no, oh, this is a problem. Close that.
And additionally, scouting has been updated slightly as well. You may now get either party informants or otherwise friendly contacts within missions if you deploy, when you deploy somebody as to scout out the region. And I additionally will give you some good boy treats known as advantage points that can be used to gain essentially D&D 5e advantage on party rolls X many times per mission.
Interesting.
Oh my gosh, advantage is weird.
Yeah.
Haven't seen that in a while.
And two other quick notes. Downtime phase got restocked because you leveled up. Have fun with that. I still had one 13th level item listed there, so you can figure out who to give that to.
Oh shit, I never picked a feat.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
I haven't leveled up yet, actually.
Oh, don't worry. We can do that this session.
Oh, great. Okay.
I'm still debating on feats.
Yep.
We're 13, right?
We're 13, yeah.
Yarp.
I think I just didn't update my editing.
I need to update Percy too. Percy!
Ba, ba, ba. I remember to put in the gold, but I didn't do anything else.
Wonder if I've outpaced Tomas on HP yet. How what?
You twink ass bard? The fuck you talking about?
How much HP do you have, Tomas? You twink ass elf? Huh?
149?
I'm catching up. Oh god!
What the fuck?
I need an admin key. Does anyone have an admin key?
No.
Just relaunch it.
I'm a smart boy, so I'm currently working on updating the game system and the modules because there's some nice stuff added in the game system.
Let me know when that's done. Okay. I'm catching up, Tomas. You're only 11 HP ahead of me.
What? I thought that... Did his HP change?
Reese took toughness a few levels ago. Yeah. Twink.
Yeah? Twink ass bard. Oh, I got rid of him. He was originally going to take toughness. He's not taking it now. He's not tough. Fuck that shit.
Game's going down for a second. 1 sec.
Oh, I went down.
We'll see what Tomas says when Reese can turn into a dragon.
Not Tomas calling him a twink ass bard. Me.
Wow, why you gotta be so mean to him?
I was gonna
Cool.
say Tomas would say hubba hubba, but
Yeah.
apparently not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ever since that one time that Reese like carried him from like a fire, I'm pretty sure Tomas has been kind of just like, yeah, Reese is strong as fuck.
Yeah, my boyfriend is hot. Shit, son.
Okay, let's try this again.
Reese just like, thanks, it's the depression.
Don't like that.
I really like your style. Thanks, it's my depression.
Wow, you're so like pretty and fashionable and you look so goth. Thanks. I'm depressed.
Wow, depressed people are hot.
That's the wrong takeaway.
Welcome to
Yeah,
Tomas's existence.
Never fucking figure out.
I think Reese is actually less depressed than Tomas right now.
You're so sad.
I mean, Reese has been on an emotional rebound since came to grips with a lot
Yeah,
of
now
things.
he's just kind of dead inside and sassy.
I can't find the animal companions. Why is this so hard?
Because life is hard, Sam.
It is hard.
Yeah.
Did I learn that apparently when I hunt prey, my animal companion gets the actions benefits and your hunter's edge benefit? Didn't know that.
Oh my goodness. This sounds very Sam.
I've used her once.
Twice. Three times? You've used her quite a few times.
Not really in battle though. Tomas usually wasn't letting her fight.
She was fighting in the fight where Eber almost took your head off.
She hit like one thing and then he told her to go hide in a corner.
And then she fought with you the last two missions.
You got Lorge.
Yeah, Lord.
And then she fought in the
Stop calling me out! Stop! God!
How dare you correct him?
This is very in character for Reese and Tomas. Tomas will be like, I've never smiled, and Reese is like, except for that one time then, and this time here.
Let me say wrong things, god damn it.
Reese just putting Tomas in a headlock and continuing. Because canonically Reese is stronger than Tomas.
I can't figure out what her HP is supposed to be.
Yeah, life is hard, Sam.
I'm just gonna wait for Matt to tell us when the Pathfinder game's back up. I'm that asshole that constantly refreshes the launcher for Final Fantasy XIV.
Yeah, it's time for this
Fuck
again.
that song.
Hey.
Oh, I guess I'll turn my music off. Okay.
Oh, I'm so fucking
Wait.
sorry, Vit.
You should be. I was having a Slavic awakening.
You can have your Slavic awakening later.
You have to link me that
Okay.
name of that band because I was trying to find it and couldn't track it down.
I have an entire playlist. Do you want it?
Sure.
Literally, the playlist is songs to dance with the Fae to.
All right then.
I made it.
Uh huh.
It's full of music with that vibe.
Sounds cool.
Can I get some of that?
I've got so many Spotify playlists at this point. It is.
Thank you.
It's got Ukraine on it from Eurovision because
Okay.
that song is just primal in all the right ways.
Oh, Bloodhunter, top. Yeah, that one's been on a couple of my playlists lately.
yeah, it's good shit.
I'm gonna link you like my playlists lists. I have several Spotify lists at this
I
point.
have like 12.
Yeah,
You want them?
I
They're all different moods.
same. Yeah, I've got same. I'll make this switch to the
I have one
Spotify.
that's all video game music. I have one that's all anime music. I have one that's like stupid pop music from like the 90s. I
Nice.
I have stuff that feels vaguely grungy and dark or has really problematic lyrics.
Alright.
Chris, get caught up on Critical Role.
I'm in the. They're crossing the lava river right now. God damn it! I'm listening as much as I can.
Go faster.
No, don't go faster. Take care of yourself and don't die listening to media.
You can't
There's
just
so
ask
much.
people.
Well, my commute is so much shorter now that I can only listen to so much like
Oh,
on
that's
the
fair.
commute, and then like I can listen to bits at work, but it still takes me a good probably couple of days, if not like 2 or 3 days, to get
That's
through an episode
totally
at
fair.
this rate.
I mean, you're not super far behind, right? You're on episode what?
121.
Yeah, you're only 20 episodes behind.
Uh
Jesus fucking Christ.
huh. I know, right?
Alright, how's that do?
You're doing better than I am, Chris. I'm on 110.
I said I've seen like I can't avoid
Wee.
the fan art. I know bits of what's coming up, so it's not.
Well, I mean,
But
a
it's not
lot of
the
the
same.
fan art is like, you know.
It's illustrating scenes. I've got an idea of stuff that comes up and what's going on. So, and the new Alexandria Unlimited looks pretty cool. I will eventually get caught up someday. Probably be listening to a lot of it on vacation, actually.
Yes, the server is back up.
Okay.
Now, if this works like I think it does. Hey, cool.
Nani.
That thing from your campaign is in here now too, where it says it tells you if you turn successes into criticals.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be handy.
From my campaign?
Your campaign had it because you updated the game server before me.
Oh, I was like, I didn't add that. I'm too dumb to add that.
That's a lie.
What?
That's a lie.
No, it's not.
You're
Yes,
not
it
too
is.
dumb.
I was pretty dumb earlier when I fell into your fucking trap.
that was a bad move on your part, man.
I was just sad. Leave me alone. I've had a sad
yeah,
week.
No, you're not sad.
No, now I'm mad.
I'll take that over sad.
Sam Ninja purchasing shit.
At first,
Sam, you thought my birthday was tomorrow.
I was so sure.
Hey, at least you didn't try for an odd day.
God damn it.
I finally remembered that the number is 12 despite my dismay.
I hate this timeline.
You don't feel like an even number baby.
Sam, no bullying in my campaign. Okay, that's my job.
Rude.
It's hard for Matt to do it to me though because I like it.
I wish I.
I
Oh.
don't like my bullying though.
Hmm?
Why do you like Matt's bullying and not mine?
Because Matt hurts my characters, not me.
One other final change I almost forgot to mention. Slight change to preparation as well. You are now able to get 6 items as a group. You're able to get 6 items of party level or lower, and 6 items of party level plus 1 or lower.
Ooh.
There's 6 of us, right?
Yeah,
Correct.
that's 2 items per person.
So you essentially get one free item, 1 level higher than you now.
Hot.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Continues
can
to take
thank-
healing potions.
Lana's siblings for that.
Oh. Sweet.
Yes.
Dude.
Okay.
I can know.
What?
I finally figured out how to do Maya's health.
Yeah. You can also log in, Sam. It's open again.
I didn't hear the words. I'm sorry.
I don't know how to do Percy's HP.
Percy is
1.
No.
Just 1.
They have a specific scaling. One sec. Familiar's HP is 5 hit points per level.
Okay, so he's at 60. Him baby.
Matt,
Yes.
My
you have
character's
the
still-
old Maya token on there.
I love how it specifically says Maya old.
So that's the only way we know. I was like, wait, why am I able to click on Kapak? And I remembered that Kapak is literally my fucking character. Oh, woo!
Demers, Maya. There. All right. So let's take this first part of the session to make sure that everybody is leveled up to 13.
Ah, yes.
And then once everybody is good to go, we can get going with the session. I'm going to push back mission selection until this weekend when I have time to finish up the rest of the mission stuff, but we can talk over any questions people have over the structure, since we have at least 2 fully built ones there that you can take a look at.
Alright, let's go take one last look at Catfolk.
Let's see here.
So
Like,
there will be 5 mission choices available for this round of missions, and then one that'll cycle in for the next one that you know of. I need to do additional build out on missions 3, 4, and 5.
Holy
The
fuck.
recommended skills will be added to for 3 and 5.
Matt,
Yes.
I'm looking through Catfolk feats again. I'm just gonna DM you this cheeky little 17 one. So.
Oh yeah, no, Catfolk has some fucking stupid shit. Oh no, just the name.
Look at it.
Just fucking zoomy eyes.
Just see ya. I'm out of here. Wiggity wiggity woo.
Bless
I get-
their hearts.
I get very, very sneaky this level.
Oh god.
I kind of wish this would track. Like before we quit last time, I updated some of the proficiencies, but I don't remember if I did the skill
Level
increase.
13.
I no longer need cover or greater cover to hide.
Whoa! Why is my armor 1022 now? That's not accurate.
There's a 0 somewhere in there you're missing.
Let's see. Huh?
I-
Where's that
I
coming from?
I don't know. I changed my level to 13, and now it says I have 1022 AC.
Mine says the same thing.
Mine went
Hold
like
on.
it was supposed to.
Mine's at 32.
Mine's
So-
at 30. It said 37. Now it says 35.
Mine was right last time, though.
Oh no, shield.
God,
that's
no, it's
why.
actually in the tens of thousands now.
What?
Oh god.
So apparently Monk just attains the feat can't be hit
Yeah.
at
Mine
a
is
level
1,000.
13.
Mine's 1022 also.
I
Apparently
just
what's
tried to
going
set
on?
I tried to set my level back to 12, and it put me at 10,000.
Oh god.
Okay, Kevin, I
Let's
fixed mine.
How'd you pick? Okay.
Go into your inventory.
Yeah.
And-
Inventory.
Into your inventory.
Okay.
And your armor, there should be
Uh-huh.
like a little diamond. Click that.
Oh,
Mine.
What does that mean?
weird.
What's that little
It was
diamond?
It's investing into what you're wearing, I guess.
Huh.
It fixed mine. I don't
Yeah.
know.
That's definitely a thing that it does.
But if I unclick it. Oh, I unclicked. Yeah, I unclicked it and I'm back at 1022.
Mine
This is
doesn't.
cool.
Yeah, it's.
But then I'm down to 33, which is correct.
All right. Let's go get Caterwall.
Wow, yeah. I'm sorry. That's stuck in my head now. It's all Felicia's fault. You can blame her.
So
Dare you?
Lana has a reaction now, everybody,
Oh no.
where she can basically give an ally Orcus Ferocity for a turn.
Hmm.
Because she's gonna yell at you and tell you how much she believes in you, and doesn't think that a bitch ass little hit like getting impaled through the gut should be enough to take down a badass hero like you. And she's gonna give you, she's gonna lend you some of her anime power to keep you up for a turn.
I can
That's
see
awesome.
I can see Reese going down by like a very mortal wounding hit, and Lana's just like, "You've had worse," and Reese is
Yep.
like, "You're right, I have."
Just like fucking first of all.
Graceful man.
First of all, you're not wrong. Second of all, very impolite for you to point that out.
Alright.
But you're still up.
Oh yeah, the spite adrenaline.
Alright.
Sweet,
So-
the anger.
Where do I set my AC mastery to?
That's under the hand.
Oh. Right. Unarmored master.
Hell, Jesus Christ, Lana's AC scares me.
I'm curious. So I get
Strikes.
armor expertise. How do I gain the armor specialization effects of medium and heavy? How do I enable that on my armor?
Drag the. Did it? Let's see if it auto added the feat to you.
Oh, I haven't invested in the blade yet. That's right.
I think you have to manually add the feature because I had to do that for my light armor mastery.
Uh-oh, Matt.
Gotcha.
Dawn Blade broke.
What's up? Oh,
Dawn
God.
Blade broke.
We could start taking legendary legendary proficiencies at 15. Is that right?
Yes. Well, how'd it break?
I can't invest in it now, and that just puts it to hit at 8 as opposed to 27, which it should be.
I'm glad that I. Sorry, go ahead.
No, that is. It's a change to the way they did the fucking proficiency system. There's no longer a way to do.
Can't delete.
Oh.
Where is it? Temple sword.
How do I delete this?
You know what? Let's do. Yeah, let's do that. It's technically a temple sword.
Call it a temple sword.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. And we set the proficiency on that to temple sword.
You know, the higher in levels I get, the more I hate being a half elf.
Oh.
Yeah. The ancestry feats are butts.
Matt?
Yeah.
Moonfang's a great sword, isn't it?
Yes.
Why did you mean to put it in the sword group? Or is that intentional?
Fuck.
Swords are all types of swords.
Oh, okay.
What the
Checked
hell?
on blade now.
It's fixed. Thank you.
Okay.
I think I'm leveled up. Ancestry feat, graceful mastery, master strike, skill increase. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mine's being cranky about my feats.
I've become terrifying.
Oh, it's an odd level. Does that automatically scale my focus spells? I think it does.
Yes. What's going on with your feats?
I was trying to get it to. It's weird. It's got slots for the ancestry feats, but it's an ancestry feature. Like I can't actually put anything there. I got it to finally import though. I'm just trying to figure out the armor expertise thing, how to get that to show.
Yeah, that's under class features.
Okay. So let's see if I can find.
Or
Also, for people that haven't done it yet, try to sort at least your general feats, skill feats, class feats, and ancestry feats into the proper slot for tracking.
How do you
I've done so.
how do you do that? Because I was trying to do that and it won't move anything.
So, if we do, for example,
Damn, I'm gonna send you something.
if we do like that, if you drag it into one of the empty slots, it should let you drop it in place.
Okay, it's not. Second here.
Oh, I have so much shit. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's why, because I want to help make people not have everything in bonus feats, because it's really fucking obnoxious to
Yeah, it's hard to
clean
track.
up the bonus feat stuff.
Yeah. Also, it's better for just tracking.
Okay, it lets you if it's the textbook thing, but if it's like ancestry feature, which is technically level 1, it's not doing it. Alright.
Yeah, that ancestry features are their own thing.
Yeah, okay. I'll have to... That's gonna take some work.
Because you have strong-blooded dwarf in your ancestry features.
Yeah, that's my... Like my... It comes up as a level 1 feat when I look it up, but it's the feature when you try to import it, so...
Yeah.
I think Mountain Roots might technically be my first one. Not sure. We'll have to play
What's
with
my
that.
flat modifier now? I think something's not quite right. Because it's...
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to work out Kapok's character sheet, and Ankle Biter hasn't been added. That's still a thing I need to do. Oh well.
3 if
hold on.
master. So... 3 plus 3 is 6. Plus 2 from her weapon. Be 8.
Reese's lowest skill roll is now plus 15.
Wowee.
You Matt?
Yep.
I was gonna get there eventually.
It's time!
Oh God.
The fuck?
Jesus Christ! What the fuck?
It's mine!
That's
oh
my
God,
line.
What did you get?
Oh no.
Incredible ferocity.
Oh no.
I can use orc ferocity every hour rather than every day.
Jesus fucking
Jesus
Christ.
Christ.
Holy hell. Hell yeah.
Wait, was that really loud, by the way, that yell?
Yeah.
A little loud.
It was
What?
it was
Sudden.
jarring.
It was mostly just very sudden.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ, Sam.
It's Kapok!
That's
Okay,
a
perfect.
chunky house plant you've got there.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Matt, because of one of my heritage feats, I went ahead and just threw untrained improvisation onto my bonus feat list, and it fixed my proficiencies. So, just keeping you in the loop on that one.
Hell yeah. Oh, nice. So that does track properly now. That's good.
Yeah. I remember I was having trouble with that with my heritage feat because I didn't have the general feat with it. So.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I don't know how to move any of this shit.
Hey, that even applies to general lore. That's nice.
Yeah.
I take for a skill feat.
Oh, you get a skill feat at 13?
Yeah,
He's a
that's what I
rogue,
was
he
gonna
gets
ask.
one.
I'm a rogue.
Yeah. So I decided upon looking at rulings people have while you're in there updating all your character sheets, update the lore skill that your background gives you to master. We're gonna
Oh.
upgrade those as you unlock them.
Honk.
Holy.
Yeah.
I was
More like
Master?
it's really fucking weird that there's a feat to get a different lore skill that auto scales, but your background one never scales.
Really? I was only a trained initially.
You know,
Yeah,
Matt?
because what?
Oh, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, people were just like, is there any way to upgrade your base skill? And I was like, not unless you really get weird about it. And people like are put points into it. Fuck lol.
Did you say to put it at Matt?
Master. It'll
Oh,
go
master.
to legendary at 15. It just auto scales.
Well,
That
now
way,
Reese
additional
has-
lore is literally just a second lore.
Reese has super gone to college then.
Yep. Hey, he earned that degree. Or someone earned that degree.
Someone earned that degree, and he has their memory, and that's just as good.
Oh no, maybe it won't get fucking critical for us.
Oh,
Spell
you're the
devourer. Oh wait, never mind.
Cerise is the cheeky person that decided to just read all the Wikipedia pages, and it's just like, yeah, good enough.
Kind of.
Also, Matt,
What's up?
this is a random weird thing. Neither Kapak nor Maya have vision on this map.
Where is observatory?
Also, just realized Kapak is trained in Abyssal Lore, and I don't remember why.
Because he
There
hates
you go.
demons.
Because he's an Azamir, Sam.
That's why. So I decided to take that thing that gave me a general feat up to level 7, and so now I have, like, untrained proficiencies.
Oh god. Now we have 2 of you fucking goblins.
Skull monkeys! Whee!
Jeez.
Happen?
I took the ancestry feat that gave me a 7th level or lower general feat, and I took an untrained improvisation. I was only not trained in 2 skills, but there was nothing else I wanted, so whatever.
It scares me how many skills you haven't trained.
I'm not seeing anything else I want, so I'm taking double speak.
Fuck it, why not? That's the problem with Rogue. It's like, what do I do with all these skill feats until I hit 15?
Wish you could add more per level, because some of my class feats you get multiple at certain levels.
But yeah, Matt, I was only not trained in medicine and survival.
Mm-hmm. And now you're like, I've seen a doctor before.
I've managed to keep my eyes open on some of Mika's operations.
Scalpel, please.
The what?
We're done with the operation. You want the sutures?
It only gives him a plus 15, okay? I wouldn't get really crazy. He does have a medicine kit, though, because he was trained in medicine at one point, but there were so many people that were trained in medicine, he was like, I guess I don't need this!
Eat that shit.
Yep.
Alright, I should probably remove the debuff, the buff on troops.
I overwrote one of my skill feats. I forget which one that one was.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Hell yeah.
Pain.
Fuck, which one was it?
Oh, Matt!
Hmm.
I just fully read the Art of the Trade one.
Yeah?
Are you giving me a masquerade?
Something like that.
Alright.
The D&D campaign, you're like required by law to have one masquerade mission.
Or like a ball or something?
Pretty much, yeah.
Ah,
Hey,
yes.
hey Matt.
Yeah, what's up?
Victorious Vigor, I keep forgetting about. I could have used that in our fight last session, and I completely forgot I had it. So,
Gosh, Nathan, why don't you study what you have?
you know what's really fucked up bit is it's a very strong thing that I have, and I just don't use it.
Stop forgetting what you have!
Do you know what it does?
What?
I get health for killing things. I keep.
So,
You dumbass.
so a good idea, and I'd recommend this to all of you to help remember everything you can do. When you are doing nothing, when you are looking at nothing else, have your character sheet open on your action list. That'll show you all of your special actions and reactions.
What the fuck is this? Oh yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting, like, the name of that ability you gave Reese that lets him, like, extend the range of his spells. So I keep seeing it on my actions list and being like, what the fuck is that? Oh yeah. Re.
Hold on, I gotta
Wait, is this
update.
correct? Oh, there's Inspire Courage on that. Okay.
Oh, I gotta pull that off you. Inspire Courage check. Let me know if anybody sees it on their character.
Where would I see it?
Oh, I should stop touching ankle biter. Fast touching it. I didn't know you were touching it.
Yeah,
Thank
I just
you.
got it. No problem.
I don't know where to see that.
It might be a conditions thing. I don't know where it is.
Is it under effects? Because if it is, I don't have it.
There we go. What's up?
I was looking for it. I don't know where to find it though.
Oh, Inspire Courage. Just like roll anything. Like roll any damage.
Okay.
I still have it.
That should-
I don't think I do. No.
I pulled it off you.
Oh, thanks.
Wait, boss.
Man, I don't hit very good.
It's almost like you're a caster.
Thanks, Matt.
Gasp.
Yes.
Also, plus 22 to hit's pretty solid still.
It actually is, yeah.
Reese just like waving his rapier around.
Kapak is a fucking berserker, and he still gets a plus 24 to hit.
Okay, that makes me feel
Oh,
slightly better.
Do barbarians just not get very high to hits?
Wait a sec.
Because I'm at 26.
I imagine Reese doing like the little back and forth you can do on Red Mage.
I mean, yeah, he uses a rapier.
Tracking his
Yeah.
buttons here.
No, just like the meow, meow.
Oh, one sec.
Reese has a really nasty trick though.
Also, one other thing, Matt, when you get a second,
Sure, what's up?
I think I did Weapon Legend correctly for Fighter, but when you get a moment, just if you want to double check my sheet, just so I didn't make myself too strong.
Okay, what were you setting up?
I was doing Sword Legend.
13 is really early for legendary something, if that's what that is.
Some people do get those. Like I got my legendary in perception this level.
Yeah, you
Deep as
can
fuck.
with weapon legend. Yeah, you can pick one weapon group and increase it to legendary for a specific group of like sword or hammer or what have you.
That's wild.
But yeah, you gotta pick it like, yeah, I want to do it in hammers, or I was trying to bet to doing it in hammers or shields, because it's not the same thing as like a crit specialization. It's different. I haven't.
Yep,
quite
there we
figured that
go.
out.
It's tracking that properly. So you did good.
Yay.
Unfortunately, Matt, unless we're able to structure the feats in a certain way to accommodate rogue, the bulk of my shit's just going to be in bonus feats.
Yeah, I don't think there is any way. But it's a good idea to have as much as
I mean,
you
yeah.
can.
Join the club! I have so many bonus feats!
Yeah, I'm dragging in class features that I've forgotten to bring in, so I'm getting those in here now, and that's helping probably.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like I've already manually done it, but
Oh no, you have fucking improved evasion. God damn it.
Hello.
Rest in peace.
I can still crit fail. Wait, can
no,
I?
you can't.
Oh, I can't.
Critical failures become normal failures.
Huzzah!
And when you fail a reflex save against a damaging effect, you only take half damage.
Yay!
So you only ever take half damage from things.
so that's an ancestry feat. I don't remember if I did a skill increase or not.
So he's a 5e rogue.
Yeah.
So I will be back real quick.
He now has 2 states: half damage or no damage and no effect. I appreciate how they describe Caterwall as you give a daring yowl.
Yeah. A daring yell.
Fucking cat.
Like, yeah.
Please get up, uwu.
No,
My people
I'm
have an ancient saying. Yeah.
100,000% flavoring that
Yeah.
as Lana believes in you and won't let you fall unconscious because too much enemy energy is in the air.
Hell yeah. That scares me. Please don't use that on Wolf. I'll be a sad boy.
No, Wolf has his own.
Just Lana in the corner, like, I believe you, yeah.
The hardest part of that is that she needs to be within 30 feet of you to do it.
Oof. That's rough. But
Now
I mean, her
Lana-
movement's really fast, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lana gets to play musical movement where she just runs around combat trying to stay just within 30 feet of the party while also beating up the squishies.
Magical pixels.
I think I'm fully leveled.
Hell yeah. Be sure to reset your HP and stuff.
Oh yes.
Almost there. I found the armor expertise fighter feat, so hopefully that does the specializations automatically.
We will see.
It should. It did for me.
So I just gotta pick.
Armor specialization's a fancy thing.
Yeah, it's its own generic thing. And the weapon legend, I guess you've gotta select a group manually to do that.
All my rogue feats for next level.
Equipment, armor specializations. That is.
I love this petition. Petition to not allow Jeff Bezos re-entry into Earth.
Oh. Fantastic.
I'll sign it. It's fine.
Okay. Let's do piercing 3. Try this on me. Where's somebody that has a spear? Yeah, it doesn't look like they have resistances working properly. But we can try to remember. Yo, wait, what?
Oh, Matt.
What's up?
So defense roll. A physical attack would reduce you. The trigger is a physical attack would reduce you to 0 hit points. So by activating this, I take half damage from the triggering attack. However, it could still knock me unconscious. That doesn't seem super useful.
What was the skill?
Defensive roll. So if I'm like at 5 and the attack does like 15 damage, I'm still taking like 7 or 8.
And still an attack where you take half damage.
Yeah, but if it's gonna knock me, if it's meant to save me from going unconscious, there are situations where it doesn't really do the job.
Hey, it's an option, and it's a free
Yeah.
action.
Yeah. Once per 10 minutes.
Yeah, and that seems like a decently strong.
Cool. Alright, so now they have a shield block toggle, so I can properly fucking apply that.
Ow, my shield.
Hey, your shield didn't take any damage.
Nope. Didn't. Oh, okay. Well, it dropped my AC without the. So I had my shield down. AC said 35. Raised it and it didn't change it. Lowered it. Now my AC's down to 33.
Raise it again?
35, 33. It just works. I started at 35 and now I'm down 2 more AC.
It might not have been tracking your AC properly for the
yeah.
status effect.
I was gonna say I can't even remember what I
Sometimes
should be at.
moving between scenes with status effects still up can be weird.
Yeah. Alright, I think it's.
Is anybody still working on leveling up?
Think. Not sure how to apply the weapon legend. Like, if you specialize, or if you pick a group. So if I pick hammer, you become legendary proficiency with anything with things in that group. And I'm not sure how to add that. It doesn't show up as a separate thing.
Go under proficiencies. Do you just not have like an options for sword?
You have to
or
click
hammers.
add combat proficiency, and then you pick what category you want it to be under.
Okay. I click add, that doesn't bring anything up.
I just clicked it and it gave me a pop-up that says add combat proficiency.
Okay. Oh, I have my character sheet popped out. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, that might be it.
Huh, okay.
Okay, and did that update? Yes, cool. Oh, they updated some of the icons. Neat.
I noticed that a couple of them are a little sharper now.
Yeah, I think they said they added 1,500 new icons in this version.
Oh wow, that's a number of icons.
A lot of icons. You could say it's iconic.
Ah.
Okay, so for missions now, we get one 13th level item and one 14th level item.
Correct.
Everyone or the whole party?
Everybody.
Everyone.
And the party
wow.
gets to pick one item of their level and one item of their level plus one for like
Okay.
healing potions and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Yep. It got slightly improved.
Okay. Oh, like permission to do that? Okay, gotcha.
Alright. Any people still working on leveling stuff now?
I've done enough for now.
Yeah.
I'm all
then
done
again.
leveling.
Vit, you good?
Yes.
Nathan, you good?
Hey,
Shame.
on. Hey, Hon. Where's the iron? Where's the cold iron blanches? Are those things you can get?
Yes.
I looked under potions, oils, other consumables.
They are consumables.
Oh. Oh, they're Tomas specific?
No, they're normal item now.
Oh.
Cold item blanches. Lessers are 3, normals are 9s, and greaters are 16s.
Those are under oil. Did you say oils?
Consumables.
Oh.
So I have received word from my friend who's playing in a 5e game that most of the 5e plugins didn't update, and it caused one of the character sheets to get deleted. And I'm
Oh,
sitting here like,
no.
well, I'm glad we moved away from 5e in my campaign then.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you just open up equipment tab and the equipment list from the compendium and
Yeah.
search cold iron, it should be there.
Oh, okay. I was looking through Nethys and I couldn't find them.
Under Nethys, it's alchemic.
Oh.
Yeah, it's alchemical tool, I believe.
Fucking send Shino to the cold iron blanch sweatshop.
Mm-hmm. Yep, moderates treat any item doused in it as cold iron for 10 minutes, and it can do 1 weapon, 1 thrown weapon, or 10 pieces of ammunition.
So 2 clips?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, speed 25 feet. Didn't I just do something that lets me go 30 now? Or am I still... Ah, shit.
Yeah, you were 30.
I think I may have
Yeah,
accidentally
patterns
deleted, I thought I took Unburdened Iron finally, so I think maybe I accidentally deleted that somewhere. I will put that back in.
Matt, are the items we're getting, are those specifically for missions, or are these like the other ones, like gear upgrades and shit?
The 6
Alright.
items of your level and the 6 items of your level plus 1 are per mission. The 4 13th level and the 3 14th level are permanent items like before.
I didn't hear about those.
Yeah.
I must have phased out.
No, don't worry. That I went over that real briefly.
Oh, did those replenish?
Yes, because you leveled up.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
So we get 313 and 3 how many?
413, 314.
Okay.
It's listed under downtime phase.
What's my armor rune at? I need to check that out real quick.
You know, I have a Ring of the Ram, and I just never use it.
You could definitely pawn that off.
Oh. I never got my fucking +2 armor potency rune. Oops.
Oops.
Can I just go ahead and buy that real quick, Matt?
Yeah, let me check on that price. That would be 900 gold.
Okay. Cause that way free items can go towards the level 14 resilient greater.
I forgot I have a ring that just lets me snap my fingers and cast glibness on myself. God, that's fucked.
Oh, I remember when you got that.
Reese got that from Reese. Technically,
Mhm.
he got
Yeah.
that from himself.
Yep, sure did.
Well, he got it from Eadras, but
Let's see. Oh,
Fuck.
where's my shit? Where is my shit?
For reference, Raider resiliency runes on armor are 14th level. If anybody
Yes.
would looking at those, that is a +2 to your saves instead of a +1.
That seems useful.
And we have 3 level 14 items? Is that right, Matt? I think that's what you said? I could be
Correct.
wrong.
3 level
Okay.
14 and 4 level 13.
Got it.
You also have 4 units of Void Steel,
Oh.
as well, so if anybody was looking to incorporate that into their weapons.
I'd like to, but I'm not sure how that will work with skeleton key.
Yeah, with the god weapons, it might be a little trickier.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Lana would feasibly put it in Dawnblade, but Silver Steel Gauntlets might run into issues.
Yep.
Okay.
And right now, you can only put it at the rough Void Steel stage.
Part of me kind of wants to vote on kind of maybe sitting on it until we can further refine it.
That is definitely an option.
How what?
Void Steel, you guys have 4 units of it. It's just making
Yeah,
sure people
kind
are
of
aware
want
of it.
to turn it into something that we can stab something nasty with.
Ever?
I would love to skin Eber with some Void Steel. Thanks.
Damn.
Love you guys going on this epic quest to get like 400 units of Void Steel to melt down into a fucking like antimatter bullet forever.
Man, there really aren't a whole lot of armor property runes, are there?
Not at the moment, unfortunately. I imagine more will probably be coming in the next few months when we get the big magic expansion, but we'll have to see.
Yeah. In that case, while we're fucking going on a shopping spree, I'm just gonna go ahead and slap a fucking glamored armor rune into Lana's for 140 gold.
Oh no. Where are
Now-
you gonna recover?
I don't know. Minus 140. There. Now she can like fucking do dramatic anime shit with her armor too. So that'll be
Hell
fun.
yeah.
Oh shit, where's the where's the runes at?
Runes are under runes in the equipment list. If you're looking at Nethys.
Or no, I can shit in Foundry, like how to edit my. There's the edit. I'm like, where's the edit button?
I forget if there's anything for me to even upgrade right now. I think I have a lot of upgrades already.
Check.
Let's see here.
Your armor is already at +2. You have it listed as studded leather armor +2, but let me check this. That is an interesting way that was saved.
Hmm?
Where is that coming?
What's going on?
Your studded leather armor is giving you the right number of the right bonus, but I'm not sure how the fuck it's doing it.
I think I manually modified it.
Oh, yep, that's it.
Is everyone okay with me using a 14th level item for my resilience rune?
B. I
Chart
don't.
emoji.
Yeah, should be fine. I think I misheard about. I didn't. We can use those on. I know you explained it a couple. I said something about it, but you can use the items on runes now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
So this is the if you look at the list, it's the downtime phase items.
Mhm.
The 4 13th level and the 3 14th level. Those are any permanent item.
Oh,
So,
okay. I thought that was like
runes,
consumables again.
Worn items, held items, anything.
Gotcha. I thought that was consumable stuff again, so I didn't.
Nope.
Okay,
Consumables will pick before you guys deploy.
gotcha. So I have no problem with Reeves beefing stuff up.
Yeah, I kind of would like that too, but if anybody else wants theirs as well, please feel free to speak up now.
Um,
I honestly think my weapon and armor are solid.
I was gonna basically put Mika's gonna finish putting cash into stuff that she's been spending on. Is the armor potency rune the one that lets you have property runes?
Correct.
So if you have an armor potency 2, you can have 2 different property runes?
Yep.
Okie dokie.
I'm hearing no no's, so I'm taking it.
Go
Yep.
for it.
Alright. I'll strip off one of the 14s.
Yeah. I would also like to do the same if nobody has any objections.
Did you just buy one?
No, I bought the potency rune, not the...
Oh.
And I've got no problem with it.
Do your thing.
Thank you, gentlemen and ladies. Dudes. All of you are dudes. I don't care.
So Matt,
Yep.
for mission items, I'm gonna take a greater healing potion, and I'm going to take a true target spell scroll.
Sounds good.
Cheers.
Yeah, I'm looking through these armor property runes. I'm like, I'm not really finding anything that really sticks out
Yeah, I
for the
think.
moment.
Same.
I
Yeah.
could take a winged run, but Matt would throttle me. So
Given the stipulations for my character creation, I get to ignore those.
Same.
Yeah, you get your own little custom stabby gun.
Yes.
Mika's just gonna finish putting the cash into her weapon potency 2 rune that she's been working on, rather than using an item on it. You said we got
do we get
6.
new weapon property runes?
You said we got 600 this past go around of stuff,
Mm-hmm.
so that gives me enough to just dump the cash into it and finish it out. Part of, I guess, the upcoming or part of the week thing, or however you want to do that.
Yeah. We can have that be during your downtime. I do not need you to make crafting rolls for buying things out. We essentially role play that as you did all the manual work you need. Now it's just the time to pull out the fucking regents.
Yeah, pretty much.
The dank ass expensive regents.
So.
Have you seen the spell?
Which one?
True target?
Yes.
Oh.
It's fucking silly.
Wait.
It's like a super powered version of True Strike.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt. Spell storing runes seem kind of busted. I kind of want one at some point.
I can
Spell
probably
store.
make them.
Potency 2
Is
done.
that armor property rune?
It's a weapon property rune.
Gotcha. Weapon. Spell storing.
I have no idea what to use my money on.
A spellcaster.
Oh, true target is funny.
You hit and damage a creature with this weapon. You unleash the store spell, which uses the target of the triggering attack. Target of the spell.
Let's see here.
That's really good for attack spells.
Yeah, it is.
Because it requires you have hit to trigger it.
Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna take it back, and I'm gonna put my level 14 item back in the pool because I want the 13 item to get that rune instead.
Divine Punch.
Yeah.
So how many weapons? So how many of the items, the level up ones, have we used? We had 7.
You are
Sephi
at,
used one.
You're at 5 currently. You have
Okay.
3 13th level lefts and 2 14th level lefts after Kevin's swap.
Yeah, I'm putting my 14 back in the pool. I'll take it if nobody else wants it again, but I don't want to be
Double
you know, the
dipping
fucking
other people need things.
I don't want to be the glutton
Does
on
that
the hill.
also? Does it also let you just get items?
What do you mean?
Like, just use it instead of, like, if you want to purchase, like, a magical item or something?
Yeah, like anything from held items, runes,
Oh boy.
worn items, shields, wands. Don't use it on consumables. That's overkill.
No.
But
So, Matt, it doesn't say that the spell expires, so that's gonna be a
No, it
downtime
doesn't.
thing. That's gonna be
It
a downtime
specifically-
thing Lana does now.
it specifically has a rule for if you just fucking find one of the things lying around. So
Fuck yeah! Oh, that's so cool! And I can choose to crit confirm it? Ah!
oh yeah, because you use the your attack roll determines the degree of success of the spell.
I'm so excited!
So we have 4 level 13s.
You have
14s.
3 now.
Okay.
You have 3 13s and 2 14s.
Yeah, he's updated the.
Yeah, I'm updating it as people confirm them. So if you take a look at Redeemer planning under downtime phase, it'll have the updated list.
If nobody has specific ideas, they should totally just buy their armor upgrades, because it's just agnostically
I
good.
think I'm maxed out on armor upgrades.
You are not on resilient, greater resilient armor. You're just normal resilient.
Oh, is that the next one?
The
Yeah, that's
next
the
one
one
is the level
I took.
14 greater resiliency armor upgrade, which is +2 to all your saves instead of +1.
Does everybody else have that? Am I behind?
I don't. I
No,
do not. That's a level
Reed's
14.
the first one to get
Oh,
one.
yeah,
It's
I
a
don't have
four.
that
It's a
either.
level 14 rune that I've got listed here. Greater resilient.
Why did my AC go
So-
down?
Mine was.
I have a question. We open up our slot for, like, the third property rune on our weapons after the weapon potencies, right?
Yes. And because I updated your armor bit,
Oh,
your armor was stacked weird. It was giving you a base AC of 4 and +2 AC from your runes.
oh, I see.
I have a question about that new invested button. Do we need to click that on for some of the magical stuff like fancy
Only if it
boots or-
requires investment.
Okay.
Yep.
I have no idea if it actually requires it or not.
It'll say it in the item.
Pretty much, if it has the investment button, you're gonna want to invest.
Oh,
in
it has
if
the
in
invested
your
It's like
tag on it.
attunement.
Like it has an invested tag on it, like the doubling rings have an invested tag, so you have to click it for that.
Yeah, because you can only have 10 invested items. It's like attunement.
Gotcha.
I think up until now I've been one of the few people that has a bunch of invested items.
It says
Yeah.
my scale mail has the invested tag, but I'm not sure just because I've.
Don't worry about that. The only reason we use that toggle right now is to fix people's AC if it starts getting wonky.
Gotcha.
No one else is looking at the 14 stuff besides me and Vit.
Oh yeah, 'cause it ups my AC if I
haven't-
invest my scale mail.
Are you Sam?
I haven't had a chance to look at things because I had to stop to help mom.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. When I invested in my armor, my AC went up.
Yeah, same with mine. That's why I'm kind of was wondering if something changed when they added that feature.
Oh, yeah, it probably doesn't turn your runes on until you do that. I wonder.
Hmm. Because it does have a bunch of stuff popped into it, so that might be.
Okay.
Yup, there it is. Okay, that actually kind of makes sense now.
Okay, I was wondering. Okay, so that makes sense.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Because with my
9.
shield up, I was
Ooh,
37 last
ooh.
time.
I am maxed out on investments. Holy shit.
Yep.
Reese just
You
over
can
here, like,
sell some of the
giggling with
ones that
magic.
you aren't using, like Ring of the Ram.
Yeah. I mean, it's handy. I just always forget to use it.
Yeah.
Because it knocks
Just remember
people back.
the Fortitude save does not scale, so it's currently a
Ew.
DC 22 Fortitude save.
Yeah, I
Is my weapon fully upgraded?
that's a good question.
Your weapon is only on normal striking.
So,
Oh.
is that, like, lower than everybody else?
Yes, most people are on greater striking, which is a level 12 upgrade or a 1,000 gold upgrade.
Oh yeah, I'm on regular striking too. I should look at that.
I don't need a weapons, like a slot for that. I can just pay
Don't
1,000
forget,
gold. Hmm?
getting your No, it's your +2 modifier that applies to your performance. Never mind.
Oh wait, I did buy Greater Striking. I just never upgraded my item. I have it checked off in my list here. I got it at level 12.
Can I just do that, Matt? I have like 1,700 gold, so I may as well just like upgrade my weapon for 1,000 gold.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
All right, just gonna DM this to you, just so you know. This is what Lana's imbuing in her spell. It's no big. Yeah, I don't want to be too intrusive.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay. I now have Greater Striking Rune on the rapier I have never used.
Greater Striking.
Hell yeah.
How much is the greater resilient rune for armor cost?
Greater resilient rune
Like-
to buy it?
3,440?
No,
Or no.
3,100.
100.
To go from resilient armor to go from +2 resilient to +2 greater resilient.
And that's the upgrade that you were talking about earlier, right?
Yeah, Reeves is the only one that has that armor upgrade at the moment.
I'll take it if nobody else needs it. Otherwise, I'm good.
Don't forget, you do get another 3 level 14 slots next level.
Yeah, I don't like other than like worn like trinkets. I don't think Mika needs anything since I apparently bought runes and never actually equipped them. So
Yeah, I just don't really want to take a 14 this time because I'd like to take a 15 next time.
I mean, you can do both. We get all. I'm probably gonna take a 14 next time to get my armor rune. So.
Well, if nobody wants it, I will take the armor one. I'll take a level 14 armor one.
Okay.
I am more than contented with just my spell storing rune for now. That thing is. I'm actually really excited about that thing now. That's gonna be so fun.
So
3
resilient
13s and
greater?
1 14. Yes,
Yeah.
greater resiliency.
Okay, I'll take that.
Nathan, did you
And-
need the 14 for your armor?
I don't have it, but
I'd rather you have the saving throws than Tomas. He doesn't need it as much as Wolf does.
oh, never mind.
That's fair. Tomas never goes down. It's always Reese.
I don't know. Tomas has gone down a couple times.
Tomas is usually further
My
away.
tone was too bland. I was being sarcastic mostly.
Oh.
Only, I guess. I mean, my saving throws are pretty nasty already. But... sure. Why not? I'll take it.
Alright. So you guys are done with 14 level items. You have 3 13s left.
Who hasn't gotten an item yet?
Not.
Tomas and Mika.
Chris, did you want that 14 for anything?
not that I can think of. I think I've already kind of. I just use my cash because I'm already partway into crafting stuff. So
Hang on.
I'm looking at.
I think I might have found something that might be really fun for Mika.
See,
I
I'm
just need
looking
to
at like
find it again.
I'm looking at like rings and necklaces and random war and stuff
No.
to see, but
Chris, I'm about to DM you an item that I think would be really fun
Uh-oh.
for you. Because I was looking through items and I just happened to stumble on it. So let me just.
but yeah, gear wise,
There
I
you
think I'm.
It's a level 12, but like look at it though. It's really funny.
My checks are already disgusting as it is.
Yeah, but you can have more.
Oh no.
I don't know. I just looked at it. I'm like, that seems like a Mika item.
I can also, instead of selling my Ring of the Ram, upgrade my Ring of the Ram.
Oh, I didn't realize it was upgradable.
I'll have to think on that one. We don't like. So far, it's just pretty much just flat out just wounds and stuff rather than poisons and diseases. I'll have to
Oh,
think
true
about
that.
that one. That looks interesting though.
Yeah, I figured it'd be up your alley.
That dancing weapon rune sounds kind of cool.
Where is it? Weapon.
But yeah, I'm kind of poking around the worn items to see about finding something nifty.
That's about where I'm at this point.
The speed boots.
That's That's why my speed. I didn't have unburdened iron. That's why Mika was moving faster. I had the boots of speed.
Oh, do you actually have? Oh, I didn't know you had those.
Yeah,
So
well,
long as you can get a level 13 item, you know, Sam.
you mentioned
I
them last time, Nathan, and I went with it. So
don't particularly
Oh,
like any
yeah.
of them for him.
stubby legs.
Every time we do this, I'm like, do I want those? I kind of want those.
Maybe you should just get them.
Dancing is definitely an option, and that could have fun effects on certain weapons.
Oh, I guess.
Hey, Matt.
What's
Hmm?
up?
What was that, Sam? Sorry.
Oh god, the stupid fucking boots of speed.
So Matt, making that ring greater takes the save DC to 32. It also means that when you activate the ring using 3 actions, you can disperse the force into multiple magical rams, targeting all creatures in a 30-foot cone instead of one target in 60 feet.
Yeah, I saw that. This fucking game.
Ramsplosion!
Speaking of upgrading items, I would also be interested in upgrading my holy prayer beads if there's a 13 left over once everybody's done. But no stress. I'm 0 stress. I can just do that with money.
Stressed out trying to find just one thing to use it for. Like I can't even think about trying to find 2.
While since we've had one of these just kind of like look at stuff sessions. I miss it.
Yeah, it's been a while. I figured it would be a good idea to get everybody together, consolidate them onto the stuff. Everything has been quite hectic story-wise for a little bit.
World caught on fire.
However,
I mean, yeah.
since I have never used the Ring of the Ram, I think I should just sell it.
Oh, do you have that? I was looking at that.
Yeah. Do you want it?
You used it?
No. Do you want it?
Uh,
You can use a 13th level item to upgrade it.
Or just get your own.
no. Just
I mean,
sell
it's
it,
only
bro.
220 gold, but you know.
Sell it and get something.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Wolf's got money. Wolf will sugar daddy.
So does Reese. Reese just spent 1,000 gold.
How much money you got left?
764?
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know why everybody assumes I don't have money.
I don't have money. That's why I assume.
I'm at the point where like
Just take my ring. Take it.
I'm gonna go ahead and pencil myself in for a pair of greater holy prayer beads since it sounds like we're gonna have scraping.
no
through
one
the finish line
decides
anyway.
anything, and there's an
It's
extra one as well. I'm taking the dancing rune.
It also sounds like some people might have some choice paralysis, so if they would
Yep.
want to maybe take care of their final selections later, maybe we could get in
Yeah.
on any scenes we have planned.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm
Well,
good
okay.
with it, so.
I'm making the decision to take another 13 for my greater prayer beads.
Okay.
Wolf,
So hopefully that makes things easier.
Let's hold off.
Yeah.
Yes.
take my ring. Take it.
Wolf takes a moment to pull out a chain, wraps the ring around it, and wears it around his neck like Frodo.
Fuck yeah. What a bro.
Wait, unless I have to wear
to
it.
determine if this feels gay or not.
Roll for gayness.
Roll for
As
gay.
long as you're invested in it, it doesn't really super matter.
Nope.
Oh my god.
What?
I rolled a natural 20 end games.
Bro.
That's pretty gay.
Oh my god.
I'm deleting
That's-
Ring of the Ram off my character sheet.
Fellas, is it gay to give your bro a Ring of the Ram?
Fellas,
way
is it gay
he
to give
took
your
the
bro
ring.
a bro job?
Only if you ram him
It's,
when
it's
you
like
do it,
it's
bro.
like Reese just like slapped the ring into his hand, and Wolf just very carefully slid it onto a chain, so it was special and protected, and put it around his neck.
This Reese being like, why the fuck do you have jewelry chained on you?
Basically, I didn't know you were fashionable.
A lot of
Yeah.
things you guys don't
What
know.
does activate, reaction, and vision mean?
fucking what?
Yeah.
Also, I was getting out the dancing rune, so Mika and friends don't
It's that.
take your time.
Okay, we can work on it later. So
Yeah, yeah.
Two
I think
13s, one
Sam's
for either
trying
of you.
to make a decision, like right now, and just needs clarification.
Let me see what the envision tag is. That's the only one I'm confused on.
oh, I just found an item Mika wants.
Ooh,
Oh, you just have to be able to concentrate. Okay.
what is it? What did Mika find?
One of those then.
Okay.
Pretty
Yeah,
much-
as long as you don't have any other Aeon stones already.
Pretty much purely for
No.
story purposes.
That's cool.
Uh-huh.
I like that. You should get that.
If we've got a spare 13 at the end of it, sure.
I think we have literally one more.
Yeah,
Yeah, because Kevin got his, Wolf put his on hold, so we have two 13s left, and Sam was looking at something.
So that would be Mika and Sam.
Which would round out with everybody getting at least one.
Sweet.
Yeah, would I be able to get? It's an item.
Yeah.
Cordelia's construct key.
I was looking at that too. That sounded very.
Pretty much
Is
like.
that a held item?
It's worn on a necklace. It's pretty much like it's more for story as much as anything else, but
You can get, with that, you can get Cordelia's construct key greater,
yeah.
because level
There it
12.
is.
Say if not, we can look at that later, and we can go to the actual
Yeah,
stuff.
feel free to take that.
Okay, that could be fun, I think.
Yes. Oh, interesting.
Mhm.
You get to summon a construct out of the air.
Uh-huh. And I can fuck around with constructs too, which like study them, which is a thing.
Alright. And you want to get that thing you sent me, Sam?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. That means we are all set on the downtime phase.
Yay!
Eh.
Where that at?
Oh, I named those in the wrong orders. Alright, let's take a quick 5-minute break for people to stretch their legs because we've been at this for an hour and a half.
Oh,
When we get
God.
back, we'll have some fun documents for you guys and we'll get going on some character interactions as you guys take your downtime week.
Uh-oh.
People that were in the mission with the shield bearers, by the way. The journal that you found, I'm updating the text on. I feel like that was partially ad-libbed, and I feel like after thinking upon it a bit, this text fits better with what I wanted to go for it.
Okay.
Um,
We can just say we partially skimmed it, didn't really get the whole gist of it.
Yeah.
Decided we'll read this later once we're out of this hellhole.
So the journals that people found on the respective missions, I've added to the archives.
Ooh.
Which one's which?
Stronghold was the shield bearer rescue, and fortifications was the going out to help the Silver Order.
Ours is the first one.
Oh, was it? Okay. I wasn't quite sure if
Mhm.
it was the.
It's the top one because I recognize the comment of.
The body thing.
As far as I can tell, I'm the only survivor.
Okay, yeah. They both look very similar in the thing, so I wanted to make sure I was reading the right one.
That's actually the wrong text. 1 second.
It was.
Hold on. It cached weird. God
Oh, okay.
damn it. 1 second.
Now I want to go shopping. Fuck.
Yeah, but that's the journal that Tomas is holding on to.
Okay. Because, yeah, we were doing the assaulting the abyssal stronghold, but yeah, we're on the fort.
Yeah, we'll call it that. Just to help make it a little easier. Share. There we go. That should help distinguish them a bit. Why the fuck?
Google Docs takes a while to update titles, I've noticed. It's weird.
Yeah. Second one is the proper one though.
Precipice Fortifications is the abyss.
It's the Silver Order one, yeah.
Okay.
And this. Okay. Fits. Let me go grab a drink and then I will be good to go.
Huh. Interesting reading.
Yeah, I thought people might like those.
What is he talking about?
I'm kind of getting the same vibes from our mission journal. It's like, the wait, what now?
Oh. Okay.
You having fun with the docs?
Hello?
Yeah, I was like, wait, what the fuck? I mean, the end part, yeah, makes, like, at
Okay.
least fits with what we know, but what?
First I started with, what are you talking about? And second I'm like, what are you talking about?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some of this I'm sitting here going, wait a second.
Question.
Yeah?
With the way that dark vision works, can you read in the dark?
Yeah.
Okay, because I wasn't sure if, like, text on a page, I mean, like black on white, I guess that works, but light levels and whatnot.
If there's
Yeah.
like literally any light and you're not in a black void, you can read.
Okay.
Like dark vision is like insane in D&D lore.
Mm-mm.
Like drow have dark vision. They live in a fucking city underneath the earth. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
All right.
Ooh.
So, when people have a moment, I recommend looking over those docs if they haven't, because that had some interesting tidbits in them. Also, for people that haven't had a chance to look yet, the Amove doc was also added to the 7 Heroes. That is some fun reading. To give you
Fun,
some
he
context
says.
about what happened.
Fun, he says. Like a liar.
I mean, it was fun in the entertaining sense.
It was fun to read until it got sad.
Till the feeling attacked.
Alright. Is everybody back?
Yes.
Joke's on you, I never left.
Oh. So, shortly after you guys return to the observatory and work on a little bit of rest and refocusing your efforts, the tower shifts again, which is not terribly unusual, but after a short while you hear the sound of the doors on the first floor opening and a series of footsteps entering into the building. And anybody on the first floor that pokes their head out will see Osek heading back into the tower, followed by Cedar and his troop. They head up to the top floor of the observatory where Nar is for a short while, and then disperse back to their various quarters. After a short period of time, Nara calls you all up to the top floor to discuss something. Once you all arrive, Nara is holding in her hand a letter and looks down over at all of you. I know I mentioned this to at least a few of you. Originally, Theoden was planning on leading an expedition out to the abandoned precipice facilities to see if they could uncover anything about that mysterious sighting, but considering that he was assisting you in his efforts, he sent Osek in his stead, who sought the assistance of Cedar's troop to cover over the most ground that they could as quickly as possible. Sounds like the rumors weren't entirely term for it fabricated. They were able to track down signs of somebody having been in the area, but by the time they arrived at the innermost sanctum, all that was left for them is this. And she tosses the letter down to you guys.
Reeb scoops it up.
And let's add that to the document list.
Well, in terms of investigating this cult, seems we all had our own run-ins with them.
Yes, it looks like they weren't as dealt with as Ethos and his men were eager to believe. Definitely an odd lot, to say the least, considering some of their practices. But it seems like they have their eyes on us for the time being, at least what little is left of them. let you know if I see anything else that might be worth popping up from them, but in the meantime, perhaps it's not in our best interest to worry too much about them. We have too many other things to deal with.
Nara, is this addressed to us?
Us in the sense of our group, yes. There weren't any specific names on it. But it seems quite curious that they were aware of our other activities.
The journal that we found, our expedition, mentioned someone by the title of Patriarch. Know what that's all about?
It could either be a specific individual or just a title of one of their cult heads. I'm not too familiar with the intricacies of the organization itself.
Ours mentioned a patriarch as well.
Yeah, ours also mentioned quite a few things about the nature of our souls, but I'll let you read that.
Kind of makes sense with some stuff that Argith was talking about earlier. About how we were kind of skimming a little off the top of our deities.
When you're done looking over those journals you found, I wouldn't mind taking a look at them myself. She gestures for you guys to continue talking, though.
I mean, that wasn't what I was most, intrigue's the wrong word, concerned. It mentioned something about there being a failsafe in our existence. That allows us to be physically altered or manipulated in the presence of a powerful divine ether.
Yeah, that's what our gods are doing to give us some of the power we have. That's what Argith was talking about.
Is it only just that?
I don't know. That's what I assume that's what they're using, though, if that's what the journal's talking about.
I'm assuming if the gods wanted to, they could control us anyways.
Well, I'm less concerned about our allies and more about our enemies.
Considering those that they're trying to chase down earlier before the ceasefire, that's not terribly unsurprising. Even if they don't have 100% control over us, over you rather, using that sort of method, anybody with a particularly strong attachment to one of the domains over your free will might have.
Well, oh, go ahead.
I was just like, Miko was just gonna ask if she could see the letter real quick that Reeves was looking at.
Which one?
The one that Osek brought back.
Oh, he'll hand it over.
Read over that real quick.
Is this failsafe also what Ethos is utilizing to do his conversion?
I imagine, but the fact that he needs people to submit to it means it might be a little more complex than that. Considering that it doesn't sound like every single one of their recruits is directly agreeing to this plan. It might be that the failsafe they mentioned in that journal talks about a method that could be used to, given enough time, alter individuals to enough of an extent that you could have something like the Silver Order. The method Ethos is going about is streamlining the process a bit, giving them full control immediately.
Hmm.
Without him or Brianna around, though, it's hard to say for certain.
This letter reads kinda oddly. They seem to know a lot more about us than would think, unless, like, short of being one of the gods themselves. This is kind of strange.
I've got a little bit of a sneaking suspicion of who might have written it. I got nothing to back it up on, but thinking about the way they're talking, might be our lost knowledge buddy, you think?
It's
Talking all about truth and stuff.
It's kind of what I was thinking, but
It's a little hands-on of him, don't you think?
that's
Would
the
we
weird
be able
thing.
to read anything he wrote?
Yeah, I mean, the seal's been broken.
Can we read anything Argith writes?
Can we read anything Argith writes? I've never tried that.
I have a feeling the answer is no.
I'll get back to you on that once we've had a chance to study.
Well,
Anyway.
that aside,
Aye.
yeah, given what we know about the Lost Knowledge guy, this is a little too hands-on. I don't see him writing this.
I don't know, maybe the situation's changed.
The situation was pretty dire before Lana, and he just sort of sat on his hands and let us ask not even 20 questions.
You guys always protested when I called him an asshole.
I'm just not sure who else who we would have talked to that was trying to keep away from everybody, but at any rate, that's probably not, I don't know, probably not as relevant at the moment as some of the stuff in these journals. The one we found has some interesting points about all the excess ether and what the cultists are doing to it.
Also remember that these cultists have been around for a long time. Remember? Because they were running around the world while everybody else was in stasis.
Right. I'm not sure how old some of the oldest bits in here are, but the more new entries talk about the Silver Order, and it reads like the cultists were patching rifts too. I'm not quite sure. I thought they were opening them, not patching them.
A little strange that they seem open to talk to us now. They were pretty close-lipped the last time we tried to talk to them.
I'm not sure the journal was meant for us, but the letter may or may not be cultists.
I don't know, I'm looking at the way it's written, and I know it's a little different, but I can't help shaking the feeling that it's got something to do with our lost knowledge guy. Who else would say anything like this? Especially to us.
All I know, Lana, is that he wasn't exactly willing to spill his guts before. I don't see why he would now.
Well, look at the way it's written. There's a lot of talk about here about showing that we deserve the truth, and maybe that was the whole thing behind the way that he was having us ask questions before. You know, he wanted to see if we'd ask like the right questions and like deserve the truth or something.
We still had some of the god seals at that point too.
As someone that's very, very good at manipulation, that's what this sounds like. It sounds like someone's trying to get us on their side. So probably not him. Probably someone else that has something at stake. And who is not necessarily our ally.
I don't know.
It just reads pretty. It also reads semi-accusatory as well.
Right. Well, maybe it's this oddball patriarch or it's someone else entirely we don't know yet. Or just can't pick to it.
Hmm.
Either way, it's not got enough info for us to actually go off and do anything about, so we should probably look at what we can do something about right now.
If it
Fair enough.
does tell us anything, it means that there's at least there's a potential other party that's keeping very close tabs on us.
He knows about the God Seals, apparently, whoever it is, so
Fair enough.
that concerns me that it's someone who knows about those.
Feels like a Tuesday.
What's a Tuesday?
Tuesday is the day where the cafeteria has those really special, like folded. Like I don't know what they make them out of, but
Oh
they're
no,
delicious.
oh no, that's insert proper proper world name for day here.
It says Tuesday on the calendar.
Tuesday on the calendar.
It does in the game. Thanks, Matt. Thanks for backing me up.
Oh, there it is.
Awesome.
I wasn't sure if that was like just a sort of out of universe anachronism, or if they actually use Sunday through Saturday in this world.
Nah, do you think I fucking invented new days of the week? Fuck that shit.
Hey, you never know.
Every month is a 28-day cycle. With Monday through Sunday.
As it should be.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, something to keep your minds on, at the very least. I'm working with a couple of the others to get an idea on potential targets. The Silver Order hasn't reached out to us again for anything of importance. Except for that one detail. Within the next few days, the Herald is supposed to contact us again. It sounds like that you successfully completed your end of the bargain, so it sounds like we'll be having more people here shortly.
Huzzah!
I can't wait.
Yeah, well done, guys.
It's just a matter of going out to meet him and picking your choice from the recruits.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Are we all going?
They didn't have any specification on who had to go, so I imagine it's whoever wants to.
So I definitely plan on going.
Well, considering that all the people that I would care about saving are in this building, that's you guys can go.
I'm obviously gonna pop my head out that way. Why wouldn't I?
I'm good in here. I have a few things I need to finish up.
Alright,
Seriously
well,
debating
I'll let you
whether-
know when he reaches out back to me. And in the meantime, feel free to occupy yourselves as you see fit. Earned it. Alright. So, do we want to do the prisoner exchange first, just for making that as quick as possible, because I forget verbiage, and then we can move on to NPC interactions for the remainder of the session?
Yeah, let's do that.
Sure.
I'm okay with that.
Perfect. So, as you guys spend a little bit of your downtime, 2 days in, so take this. That's not how dates work. Whatever. So 2 days into your vacation, you are contacted by Nara, who informs you that the Herald has reached out and is ready to fulfill his end of the bargain. So everybody that wishes to go handle that negotiation should start prepping up. She's going to be moving the tower within the next hour. So who is going to pick up recruits?
Lana.
Mika would like
So
to go
Lana,
on that.
Mika. Anybody else?
Vodka.
I was wondering if we should
What?
ask Sam on this one.
Yeah, I was about to be like, Sam.
I was about to say words.
What did you say, Sam?
Tomas is gonna stay back.
Okay. So just 2 then?
Well, I guess so.
Alright.
Alright. So,
Oh,
you guys ready yourselves up, and after a little bit of
Actually,
a walk,
If
What's
I
up?
might. On their way out, Lana's gonna knock on Tomas's door and be like, Tomas, time to go! Because she's gonna assume that he wants to. She'll notice that he's not there.
Go focus. I'd be like, where are we going?
We're gonna go to the conscript exchange?
Why?
Well,
I mean, I guess I understand why you would go. I already bargained for mine.
what'd you do? Wait, what?
I got my people exempt earlier. I'm not really worried about the other conscripts.
Oh. Well, Lana just kind of pauses at that. She just kind of like scrunches her face a little bit as she goes, okay, well, I'll be back in a little bit then. And, I'll, hopefully you, just get some good rest while we're gone.
I was gonna go work, but yeah, good luck, Lana. I hope
Good.
you guys do good. You got this.
Well, you had a part to play in it. You had a part to play in it too, Tomas. So, I'll see you when we're back. And Lana will just kind of do that awkward shuffle where she doesn't know how to leave properly, and she just kind of like looks between you and the stairway, just kind of scurries. Sorry.
Alright. So, once Mika and Lana are ready, the tower deploys, and you guys head out to the fortified town where you initially dropped off the conscripts that you had rescued. You're greeted at the gate by 2 Silver Order knights who quickly escort you inside once you identify yourselves. And you are brought to the center of town where the town hall has been retrofitted into a almost like a command center of sorts. It takes a few moments for the Herald to finish up his current work, but eventually, as the last of the people he's dealing with head off to go deal with some various tasks, he looks in your direction and starts heading over. He says, "It's good to see you're both still doing that. Sorry. It's good to see that you're both in good health still. And it's good to see you again, young shield maiden."
Lana just kind of waves and she goes, yeah, I heard my, allies really took care of the business. Stuck it to that stronghold real well.
That they did. If it wasn't for their assistance, we might have run into quite a bit of trouble out there, but luckily, thanks to them, we were able to get out with little more than a couple of minor injuries.
Place was definitely more creepy than I like, but
Yeah, we kind of had to delve our nose into someplace a little creepy spooky too. Kind of threw me off my game for a while there, not gonna lie.
Well, it's good to see that, at the very least, sorry. Well, I'm glad to see that you could both make it back here. Now that we've had a little time to sort everything out here, I do believe you're both owed a proper reward that was negotiated. Let's take a walk. And as he starts leading you through the parts of the town, you can see a number of conscripts training at various points around, and he glances over between a few of the groups and says, "Did you have any specific individuals in mind?"
had a couple, yeah. Looking, Taron Silverhand and Bildren Cinderfoot if they're willing to come. Any of the Syndicate auxiliaries, honestly, they would like to come, but those two in particular.
Just one, but I'm gonna talk to him before naming names.
Fair enough. Do you need any assistance finding him?
Lana's gonna look around to see if Harnan is about.
Roll me a perception check.
Perception check.
Yep. It takes a little bit, but as you're scanning over, you faintly see him in the distance working on archery training with a couple of other conscripts. He does not seem to have noticed you all. He's a bit busy at the moment.
Lana's gonna turn back to the herald, just go, nope, I'm good. I'll go talk to him on my own. so I'll just go do that right now, and unless you got anything else you need to say, I don't know.
Nope, feel free to go ahead. I'll work on getting the other two over into your care.
Okay.
And Lana's gonna go make her way on over to Harnan and just go,
Hello again, Conscript Harnan.
So as he finishes loosing an arrow, you see his eyes light up a little bit. He kind of wasn't expecting anybody else to show up, and as he turns in your direction, just gives you a quick wave and says, "Oh, hi there, Lana. I wasn't expecting you to show back up so soon."
We have a little bit of work left on here, so wouldn't be right to step off for doing all that.
Yeah, sounds like they were planning some pretty nasty business up in the mountains. Were you helping them out with that?
I ended up going off somewhere else, but I heard that they messed them up real good. Mika was there, and a couple of our other friends. Tomas was there, if you remember him.
Oh yeah, the broody fella.
Yeah, broody fella. He hasn't changed a bit. Well, he's changed a little bit.
But yeah, it sounds like they did some pretty good work up there. Not that unsurprising. They seemed like good, sturdy folk when we ran into them.
So, suppose I should sit down real quick and let you know the reason why we was doing all that, and you know what all that lets us do. So, you happen to remember what we was talking about before, back in the keep?
I remember a couple of things we talked about, yeah.
Well, turns out we got a couple of openings right now to pull some conscripts from town here to come help us out with our business. So I know you still got to be looking after your sister here and on all that, and I'm not gonna say you gotta, but the door's open if you want it, and if you feel safe doing so.
Lana, I really appreciate it, but my answer really hasn't changed back since at the fort. As long as my sister's here, I'm gonna be staying here to protect her.
I ain't the one who's gonna tell you that's a bad thing at all. I spent a lot of time looking after my own couple, and I was all kinds of stressed out that they was all the way across the country from me.
Yeah. I do appreciate you thinking about me, Lana, and that you think I might be able to assist you in some way, but it sounds like you know how it is.
Well, if Tomas was here, he'd probably be kicking me all up my rear up all across town, but I don't got the heart to cause any more of a fuss than that. Not when the folks are involved.
I wouldn't worry too much about it, Lana. Like I said, they're a bit weird at times, but they've been doing good by us, and maybe this way even someone like me can end up helping you guys out in the long run, yeah?
You've done a lot of good already, but yeah, let's just let's just fix things, and then things can go back to normal, huh?
I think I like the sound of that.
All right, I'm gonna get out of your hair. Good luck with your training, buddy. I'll be seeing you at some point. More than likely, it's a small world.
Just keep up the good work out there, Lana.
You too. You too.
And he gives you a quick Bressian salute, and then returns back to his training.
Yep. Lana heads on back, and she just she tells the herald that she doesn't have any preferences.
Very well. 2 recruits is more than reasonable enough for the assistance that you rendered us. And I looked over our rosters, but unfortunately there are no other Cindergate auxiliaries here that haven't already devoted themselves fully to the Silver Order, and they are unwilling to move over, so it seems like just the 2 names you mentioned directly at this time.
That sounds fair. And if I might ask a favor, I'm not sure if she's a recruit or if she's even still in the army with you, but if you have any records of a Berta Silverhand, or run across any reports as to whether she still lives or not, any info would be appreciated.
Understood. The name doesn't ring a bell immediately, but I'll look through my records and see if any of the other officers have a conscript under that name, under their service.
Yeah, I think of the Silverhands that might still be around, but that she's one of the ones we're looking to see if he still lives, there's nothing else.
I completely understand.
But
So, what was that?
No.
Alright. So, after a little while, you see your brother and the gnome that you met head over in your directions, and similar to when you guys retrieved Lana's siblings, they get a quick debriefing and then are returned into your care.
Alright, brother, ready to some new interesting adventures? It's good to see you again too, Bildren.
I'm glad I left an impression. And I, of course, I'm ready to travel with you again. Let's go see what you have planned for us then.
It's definitely going to be interesting. Got some of your kin back at our headquarters through Bildren, so that should be good for you as well.
Alright. Thus, you return back to the observatory with 2 more allies on your side. Whee! Alright. So, now that it is your official downtime week, let's try to see if we can fit in at least 1 round for everybody that wants to do so. Anybody that wants to have an NPC session, I will have you roll initiative in 1 moment.
We.
Hmm.
I also have something planned for the whole party, but we'll see if we have time.
Let's do that first while I'm prepping.
Okay. It might be a bit long. We'll see what happens. Eventually, Reese is going to gather the entire party together. Just the PCs.
Where at?
Probably downstairs in the middle of the tower. It doesn't really matter where. Just a place where everybody will fit. He's like, okay, well, give me about a minute or so, and I'm going to show all of you something that will hopefully make all of our lives a little bit easier.
Is it a magic trick?
It is a magic trick. And he sits on the ground and starts drawing stuff on the floor. So after about a minute of Reese scribbling and muttering in Draconic, he stands up and claps his hands together, and a doorway appears.
Wow. It's a door.
Okay.
It's a door.
That sure is a door. It's a really pretty door.
Reese stares upwards for a moment and prays to Feck. Patience. And then remembers Feck isn't that kind of deity. He's like, well, it's what's inside the door. And Reese will open the door and grant access to everybody in the party. And step inside. I'm going to do my best to describe this because I planned it all out. I rendered it. I did a floor plan and everything.
Oh.
So, when you step into the foyer, it's a big open, like, black marble floored foyer, and the walls are lined with like a dark, almost black but reddish wood. And there's 2 stairways towards the back of the room, and there's 2 doors to either side, and then 1 large double door between the stairway. The 2 staircases head upstairs. There's a large plush, deep crimson rug. Reese is like, welcome to my mansion.
Your what now?
My mansion.
Oh.
We can use
What?
this for camping. I'll show you where everything is. I took a lot of time and planning. I talked to Nara about this. So this one, and he moves to the left and opens the door. He's like, Mika, you'll like this one. This is a workshop, like a smithing station. It's, you know, it's got heat source. It's got a bench. You'll have to bring your own materials because if the materials are inside the mansion, you can't take them out. It's magic. But if you bring your own materials in here, you can work. So there's that. And he's like, feel free to explore. And he waves at the door as he leaves and then moves across to the other door. And he's like, Reeves and Tomas, if you're still into that. He opens the door. This is another workshop. This one for alchemy, crafting fine machinery, things like that. So it's got a lot of precision tools and a lot of alchemical supplies.
I was gonna blink and stare at it and be like, you're the fucking best.
You haven't seen. There's 3 floors. You haven't seen anything yet.
I've seen all I need to see. And
Are you sure?
He's already running in.
You haven't seen your room yet.
Yeah, Mika's in the forge, just like poking around all over the gear.
Reese is like, anyways.
You mean this
It's
isn't
in
my
my
room?
room, Reese.
What? Give me a second. Let's finish the first floor.
Oh, okay.
Just a second. There's a lot of stuff.
Reeves is just gonna go by like a vice grip and just like whack it and just like make it spin a bit and then run back.
You can explore plenty later. I just want to give you guys a tour so you know where everything is. In here, and he opens the double doors, this is our dining room. I can make anything. I can make enough food for like 50 people for a week or something like that. And it can be any food you want. All I have to do is think about it, and you can have it.
Reeves is going to look up to you with a big sparkle in his eye.
Yeah, even Scrap.
I can
Yeah.
see it.
Anyways, so this is the table. There's enough space for all of us. It's like this big, long, like deep wooden fancy table with nice plush chairs. They're all sized appropriately for each member of the party. So there's a big one for Wolf, smallish ones for Reeves and Mika, average sized ones for the rest of the party. So yeah, this is the dining room. The kitchen's through there, though it's not very exciting. Yeah. He's like, don't mind the Draxies, they're in there cooking. Those are what my servants look like. Anyways, this way, and he moves to another set of double doors to the left, and he opens them, and he shows a room that's super plush and has really wide windows that look out into just like an open grassy field covered in flowers. And there's large plush sofas, a crackling fireplace, a huge plush rug, a few super comfy looking chairs, and a window seat. And Reese kind of gestures and he's like, this is our lounge. You can use this place to relax. Don't try to open the windows. They don't go anywhere. That's just like a projection. We're in the middle of like a demi-plane. It's not actually out there. It's just pretty. Like a painting.
If I open the window, will we all get sucked out?
You can't open the window.
Oh.
It's
But theoretically speaking.
No, I just think you'll go into void or something.
or you'll just get kicked out of the mansion.
Could be that.
Okay. I can now picture Reeves later, us walking in on Reeves trying to like open this window.
Reese is like, please don't open the window. I don't want to spend another minute to cast this. Anyways, and Reese walks out of the lounge and walks to the other side of the dining area and opens a door and is like, okay, this is my favorite part of the downstairs. This is a changing room / hot tub. And it's big enough for everybody. So he just steps in and there's like this big, large, steaming bath, kind of like the bathhouse that he took them all to. He's like, so yeah, it's a communal bath.
I don't know how you did all of this, but
Magic.
Oh,
Literally.
this is gonna be really fantastic for after a long day of training when like everything's really sore and I just want to like lay down and
I'm putting the floor plan in general for the first floor because I made it.
neat.
Reese is like, okay, let's go see rooms. Rooms are on the second floor. Well, you guys' rooms are on the second floor. And Reese heads upstairs, and you end up in a kind of smallish central area with 5 doors around the area, and a large a spiral staircase in the middle, in between the 2 stairways. He goes, okay, who wants to see their room first?
Oh,
Reeves will.
no, see, Reeves can.
Okay.
Reeves just gonna raise his hand.
Okay. So, Reese will go over to a door, and it has like it has a crossbow on it to identify it. And he opens the door, and upon stepping inside, there is a nice like living area. Like there's a fireplace, and it's made of stone, and there's a goblin-sized couch. So it's not as big as everybody else's, but it's like the perfect size for Reeves. And on the walls, there's no windows, but on the walls there's it's a mural, like an elegantly painted mural. And he kind of looks at you and he's like, "So I don't know what your hometown looks like, but I thought the circus might do." And it's literally the inside of Reeves's family's circus is painted on the walls.
This is the best gift anyone has ever gotten me.
You're welcome.
Thank
There's
you.
also a table if you need to write. And then he moves to the left and he slides open a door and he's like, "That's just the living area. In here," and he points, and there's like this large plush bed. He's like, "So this is your bedroom, and there's a personal bath in here too if you want to use it." It's like a Reeves-sized bath. He's like, "And I mean, there's also like, if you just say something loud enough, one of the servants can bring you whatever you want."
Oh no.
So these servants, what are they exactly?
He's just like, "Hold on," and he like claps his hands, and like this little, it looks like a pixie, but it's very colorful, and it's got like leathery wings and a kind of dragony looking face. He's like, "Draxies, fey creatures. No, they're not actual Draxies. They just look like them.
No, they're not like sentient or anything.
They understand what you say, but they don't. They're just magical servants."
Let me rephrase. Do they have souls?
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay, cool.
Then
This
again,
is
do
fine,
any
then.
of us have souls?
Yes.
Yes?
I have like 8.
Yeah, quite a few as it happens.
Oh, that's fair. Anyways, yeah, this is your room. Feel free to use it however you want. I can add to it or change it. It takes another casting of the spell. So if you don't like what's in here, just let me know. I can change it.
Can I get like a water slide down to the workshop?
Reese kind of thinks in his brain for a second. He's like, "Yeah,
Awesome.
not right now, but
Oh. Still awesome.
yeah, I can only make changes in between castings."
This is super great.
Sweet. Let's see. Let's go to the left. Trying to remember the order I did these in because I didn't label it like a hooligan. I guess it doesn't really matter. So directly to the left is Lana's. And Reese will open the door. It's got the symbol of Lana's order on the door.
Oh, it's like just got like a shield.
Yeah. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah. It's literally just like a blank, nondescript, just like generic shield. Is kind of the point.
Sweet. Reese will open the door and he's like, "This is for you." And it has a similar mural. It's a similar layout, but everything's resized and done in like Lana colors. And the mural on the wall, Reese is like, "I've been to your hometown, so thankfully I have a good memory." And it looks just like the fields of your hometown, Lana, just painted on the walls.
Yes.
And Reese is like, "Yeah, this is your personal living area." And he opens the sliding door and he shows the bedroom. He's like, "And this is your personal bath and your bed."
Too bougie for me, I think.
Do you want me to change it?
I mean, I'm used to something a little stiffer. That's like a little more. I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a shot.
Reese is like, "Man, I like lowered the thickness of the mattress and everything, and it's still too like."
Wait, you lowered it already? Like you wanted to go even bougier?
Yeah,
Oh.
I want it to be nice for you guys.
Well, I mean, I will give it my best attempt, and get used to it, and I'll probably love it once I'm used to it, Reese.
No, if you don't like it, you tell me and I'll change it.
I'll let you know, but
That's why I'm showing you guys now.
I'm gonna give it my best.
Oh, okay.
Wow, Lana, I wasn't aware being a lap luxury took effort.
Kinda, actually.
So next, Reese will go to the next one to the left. So we're going counterclockwise, basically. And he looks at Wolf, and there's a great sword on the door because that's what Reese knows Wolf buys, the great sword. And he's like, "This is your room." So the furniture in this room is slightly larger, and Reese says, "I also don't know what your hometown looks like, but I thought Kirol's domain would look okay in here. But if you want me to change it, I can."
No.
So it just looks like the area they traveled through to get to Wolf's sin.
It's very similar, so it works for Wolf.
The contrast is in here is that a lot of the furnishings, instead of like cloth or leather or anything like that, there's hides draped over them. And when Reese opens the bedroom, the bed is similar. Like the bed is just covered in like fur. So, but everything's bigger for Wolf because he's huge.
Thank you, Reese.
Also, the baths are always the perfect temperature, by the way. So they're always hot. Magic.
Magic.
When you say perfect,
Feels like home.
when you say perfect, is that more of a psychological thing where we all perceive it as perfect, or is it the perfect temperature?
Oh, it's perfect for me. So if it's too hot for you, let me know and I'll just fix it the next time.
Okay.
So next up, and Reese will go and open Mika's. He's like, "So, in retrospect, this one's probably bittersweet, but
Jesus.
it's actually the outside of Cindergate. It's not inside, but it's like the gate and the scenery around it. If you want me to change it, I can absolutely do that."
No, she's saying little misty eyes. Like it's good. We're good.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Very sure. Very sure.
Okay.
Thank you, lad.
And Reese kind of looks around. He's like, "I did the interior very similar to some of the interiors we saw when we were in there. So like Cindergate style furniture. I hope that's okay."
She kind of goes over and like she looks at the couch and stuff. It's like this is very, very thoughtful.
Reese kind of gives like a little thumbs up.
Very much not looking at anybody right now.
Reese is like, "Okay." Anyways, he's just gonna leave Mika there to have a moment. And he's gonna be like, "This is yours, Tomas. Yours has a hammer on it. And Tomas's has a bow." And Reese opens this door. He's like, "Well, I've been here plenty of times by now, and ran for my life through it, but obviously this is gonna be a work in progress, and it's just Kyle Tacey, just as it is now, as he remembers it." So I guess as things get fixed, I'll just fix the mural.
I'm gonna message you a thing real quick.
Oh no.
just gonna look around the room, look at everybody else, and be like, "You have 5 seconds to get out and just leave me alone here for a second."
Reese is like,
1,
cool.
2,
Shoos everybody out of the room, slams the door
3.
shut.
What is
He's
afraid
fine.
of Tantrum Tomas?
He's not
And then-
throwing a tantrum, he's going to cry.
Yeah.
Um,
And then you hear him like fucking bitch crying on the other side of the door.
they're all
Ugly
sound
crying. Sorry, there we go.
Closes the door after everybody leaves and just sits against it crying.
So there's the second floor floor plan.
Miko walks out of her room just in time to see you slam the door to Tomas's room, just like, what?
Don't worry
He's
about
having
it.
a moment.
Gotcha. Okay.
So my room is upstairs. I figure you guys don't really need to see my room because it's mine.
I mean,
But I'll show you the other rooms.
I mean, if you're offering, otherwise, eh.
Well, there's some cool stuff. It's mostly my floor, but there's
Your happy
public
place,
stuff up there.
Reese.
I know, but like you guys can go into not my room.
I'm just saying, if you wanted to show the
No,
off
it's
the cool
fine.
If you want to show off the cool stuff that's in your room, then show off the cool stuff that's in your room, buddy.
There's just a giant bathtub in my room. It's fine.
Is it literally just a giant bathtub?
No,
A whole,
there's more.
like the whole room?
But
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's also a bed in the bathtub.
He's like, I mean, it's just a bigger version of you guys' rooms.
Okay, I mean, it's your private space. I'm just saying, if you want to show off your private space, then
You gotta give yourself the what's it called? The hen house? I think it's what it's called. Like in the like the big one, like the big room in like the hotels.
no, that's a tent house, Lana.
Oh,
house.
my bad. A rent house?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Reese like
tent
leans back
house?
and knocks on the door. He's like, Tomas, are you done yet?
Oh!
Several rhyming words later.
Anyways,
Bed house.
this way, and Reese leads them up the spiral staircase, which you have to take one person at a time. You end up in like a little. It's a bit cramped, but like a little hallway, and there's like a big sliding double door. He's like, "That's my room." And then there's also 3 doors, one to the north and one to the east and west. He's like, this room, and he heads to the left and opens the door, and inside it's just rows of bookshelves and a few chairs, like a few plush chairs. He's like, this is just my own little mini library. But I figured most of you guys probably aren't super into that. But it's there if you guys want to use it.
Out of the series of 1 to 25 of the Arcane for Dummies series, how many do you have?
I can roll a d20 for that. 10.
like 10 consecutive copies, or are they like kind of interspersed?
I
Like, are
don't
you
know. I'm sure they'd be consecutive. Reese is not. Reese would be a perfectionist like that.
I may pop in here from time to time.
I don't find a book every so often either.
Cool. Reese heads to the north and opens the door, and he says, this is just like my little like music practice room that others can come and listen, I guess. There's like, it's like a pretty much an empty wooden room, except on the far side of the room there's like a raised wooden stage. He's like, I need a place with acoustics, and so I gave myself one.
What's the word? Conservatory? Or
It's a music room.
I think they're just called music rooms.
there's like a fancy name for them. Never mind.
Yeah, conservatories for plants. I'm not sure about the music
Yeah.
one.
No idea.
Anywho.
Yeah.
And then Reese is like, and this one, he opens the one to the east and steps inside. He's like, this is just, and he gestures around. It's the walls of this room. It's a completely black, like dark room, except for like little spots of light that are that look like stars. So it just looks like the night sky, basically. Just a room full of stars.
Ooh.
That's very pretty.
Yeah, this floor is not as impressive as the other ones.
Are you kidding? It's a field of stars.
Well, yeah, but the stuff up here is mostly placeholders for like if we have guests that need extra space.
Folk can you fit in here?
Sorry, what was that, Kevin?
How many folk can you fit in here?
Technically a lot. I mean, I have 30 feet by 40 feet of space.
How many foots are in a person?
I think it varies depending on the person.
I thought we measured people in hands, not feet.
I thought that was horses.
I mean, you can use it for people too.
Anyway, I can fit a ton of people. It's just probably not comfortably. I don't think there's a limit to how many people I can have in here.
Oh, about the entrance. How's that work?
Only people that I designate can see it.
Okay.
Okay, let me just give the full rundown of the spell so you guys can see it. There it is. But basically, Reese would just give everybody a general rundown of the spell if they wanted. But that's the spell right there, so you can read it all.
Okay.
But wherever the entrance is conjured, that's where the door opens back onto.
Yes, but it can't be seen once it's closed unless you're one of the people that can go in.
Okay.
Yeah, staff of up to 24 servants attends to anyone within the mansion. These are like the servant created by unseen servant. The mansion is stocked with enough food to serve a 9-course banquet to 150 people.
That's enough scrap for a very long time.
That resets every single fucking cast.
We're out of scrap. What do you mean we're out of scrap? We're out of scrap. How?
This is like, God, I hope you're joking. Please don't be sick in my mansion.
Fucking hold on. I found Reeves with unlimited scrap.
Oh no.
No.
Is he just a sphere? Is he Aqua?
It's a squid.
He becomes Grom the Paunch from Warhammer.
Oh no.
Honestly, I thought he become a squig.
And there's the top floor.
Oh, okay, there's that.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Wow, I get two whole size categories.
But yeah, you can see Reese's room is like half the floor. His room is the size of like 3 of you guys' rooms.
He knows what he wants.
Yeah. And then eventually Reese just looks around at everybody and is like, so yeah, that's what I wanted to show you.
Well, this is absolutely fantastic, Reese.
It's amazing.
One would say it's magnificent.
That does
Ah.
Magic joke, I'm sorry.
Ooh, get off the stage.
So yeah, we can use this instead of camping out. It's a lot safer.
Can other people besides us use it?
Only if I say so.
Can we see out from the is there like a peephole on the door we can see out? It'd be really awkward if we like
You have to open it.
up. Okay. So there is a potential, however minuscule, we open the door, we end up in the middle of a camp of someone else.
Yeah, wouldn't that be funny?
It'd be so weird.
Man. And then if they stand up and try to kill us, we can just close the door and they can't do anything.
I mean, until tomorrow. I mean, we gotta leave at some point. How long does this last?
This lasts. Hold on. The duration is stupid if I remember correctly. 24 hours.
Oops. I was about to say, we have enough food for a 9-course banquet up to 150 people. I'm pretty sure that would last us, in the siege situation, probably a good while.
Probably.
And what happens if we're inside of it and like it expires?
We get shunted out of it.
Okay.
Along with anything that was brought into it. Anything taken out of the mansion, though, dissipates. Because it's magic. Which is why I said that you have to bring your own materials and stuff.
Let's see. Alright.
But yeah, if you guys want to change your room, you just let me know and I'll make any adjustment you want.
Thank you, Reese.
Thank you. This is gonna be something.
And if you guys aren't using it, I guarantee you I will be using it constantly.
Tomas is gonna wander his way back now. He's good.
Reese is like, you good?
Yeah, where's your room?
Reese is gonna point to the massive, like, double doors to the south.
Well, I'll be right back. He's
No. He grabs him by the back of his shirt.
What do you mean, no?
No.
Why?
It's my room.
Are you telling me I'm never allowed in there?
No, I'm not saying that.
But I want to go look.
No one else was allowed to look. Why do you get to look?
Because you and I kind of have a bit more of an intimate relationship than the others. I'd at least like to know what the bed looks like.
Oh boy, here
And
we
I'm
go.
gonna go back to the workshop and take a look at that. There's some
Okay.
good construction down there.
Oh, you guys made up? Oh, that's so great to hear.
I'm starting to have second thoughts.
You always have second thoughts. It's your
Yes.
way of saying that you love him.
Is it?
Yeah,
Big word.
feels like it at this point.
I'm gonna go explore his room while you guys talk about that. He's gonna try to hop into Reese's room.
Dive.
I heard about this thing called love languages, and apparently how different people have different love languages. So apparently, having second thoughts about Tomas is your love language.
You have second thoughts about him because he's always on your mind.
Yeah.
Tomas. I get to tell Tomas what Reese's room looks like now. It's kind of depressing, actually.
There's no mural because he has no home.
Aww.
The inside of Reese's room looks like the tavern where they all first met.
Aww. Soft
I'm
boy.
gonna close the door and be like, I'll be back in a minute. He's gonna have himself another bitch cry.
Reese is like, I tried to tell him not.
Wait, is Tomas crying in Reese's room or going back to his room to cry?
Yeah, exactly.
He's absolutely crying in Reese's room. As if he would risk anyone seeing him crying on the way to his own room.
Absolutely not. That's a foolish thought.
But yeah, it looks very similar to the tavern where they first met. There's a big fireplace. Like, if you look at the floor map, there's a big fireplace to the upper right-hand side. And a very plush sofa, a big old rug. There's a few different tables with chairs at them. One of them's a desk, obviously. Another one has a bunch of paper for composing music. He has a massive tub in his room. It's about the same size as the one downstairs, actually. with tons of product because he's bougie. His bedroom has a really large bed in it, with a side table. It's got a vanity. It's got a bookshelf with books. It's got a bunch of. It's just got tons of bells and whistles. But it looks like the Millstone Inn. Yeah.
Oh,
Cute.
You're an ass.
Super cool.
Why am I an ass?
Wow. Ungrateful.
There you make me soft.
I tried to avoid it.
You think I am not stubborn enough to not let it be avoided?
Then it's your fault, not
What
mine.
the fuck do you think I am?
What else would Reese's room look like?
No? But I wanted to know.
Well, you done been new. But yeah, you guys are free to explore. If you guys are hungry, Reese will conjure up the Draxies to make dinner, and everybody can have whatever they want.
You know what? I'm gonna have scrap with Reeves tonight.
Oh, I was going to request a well-balanced meal, but yeah, we can have scrap.
Who are you?
I
Reese is
learned
like,
this-
also, this place conjures infinite wine.
Of course it
That
does.
there. That's an. Seems fair.
Reese is OP.
It's a 7th level spell.
Oh, I thought that was just like a blessing from Feck.
No, no, it's just the wine is included with the banquet.
Oh.
Like drinks, breakfast. You can have anything. You can literally just make anything.
Yeah, it's a fucking 7th level bougie spell.
A joke at your expense. Do you promise you won't get mad?
Huh?
If I make a joke at your expense, do you promise you won't get mad?
Yes.
Well, we've always had infinite wine because we've been traveling with you.
He just kind of turns his head and stares into the distance.
Get mad!
Like he's on The Office.
Yeah, basically.
Reese, you might want to get your back examined for the knife that she just shoved into you.
It was funny. I
Not
even
wrong.
asked nice.
Yeah, it's not wrong. Can't say anything.
Moss will emerge again, he's good.
Like they're in the middle of dinner and Toas comes down like, I'm good.
Babe, can you pass me the butter? And he just runs upstairs.
I'm just saying, you conjured us a magnificent mansion, and she throws you under a cart.
She asked permission.
I mean, she did. It's just kind of funny.
Yeah, it is pretty funny.
Hey, chicken.
Reese just snaps his fingers and Adraxi just brings a whole roast chicken over to Tomas.
Wow, it's one whole chicken.
I fucking hate you. It's the same Reeves
Full
combusted.
What?
I said it's a shame Reeves combusted.
Oh no, that's the reason why I did it. It's because.
Okay.
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 What's up, Sam?
Come full circle.
Yeah, we have. God, so crazy.
Look, it was a softball thrown underhand. You can't expect me not to knock it out of the park.
Reese is like, wait, you eat chicken? I thought you were a vegetarian.
Shit, you're right. Just throws it on the floor.
Reeves
Sam
catches it.
forgot.
Reeves
Sam
catches it.
forgot.
Reeves will just catch it in his mouth and just walk away.
Moss
is
will
like-
just hand the chicken to Maya.
Reese is like, okay, that's valid.
Sam has recovered.
Reese will provide Tomas with the most bougie vegan meal he's ever had.
I don't know, like, so if you're able to conjure all of the stuff, can you guarantee that the chicken was free range?
Reese doesn't care.
Probably, it's probably
It's a
lab grown
magical
meat.
fucking chicken. He doesn't care.
It's lab grown meat.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it totally is!
Which, by the way, fun fact: Lana's gonna start eating meat again now that it's lab grown.
Reese is like, everybody's gonna be like, wait, how did you get all this meat? And Reese is like, it's literally just conjured from magic. Like, it
So
was never alive.
So it's lab grown.
I don't know what that means.
Question: Can the plant send email?
I don't know what what
Sam,
it
shut
means
the fuck
either.
up.
God damn it.
Everybody literally tell me to shut the fuck up about the spinach. He told me that today too.
Why do you bring this up multiple times a day?
Jesus
I was gonna say email. Oh, you mean ether mail.
Yeah.
Reese is just over here like, it's just magic. Shrug. It's magic grown, I guess.
Say hi. Then you can go.
Hi, Leo.
Aww.
Tomas stares at the chicken that Maya's chewing on. He's like, it's almost tempting to give up over like nearly 100 years of veganism.
I mean, no animals died to make this meal.
No souls were lost.
It's technically vegan. Because vegan just means cruelty and exploitation free.
Oh, I actually didn't know that.
Huh?
I actually didn't know that.
Yeah.
So vegans can eat meat as long as they're able to certify that it's cruelty free?
Technically, yes.
Hmm.
Like, if a cow dies naturally and you slaughter it, technically it's vegan.
Huh. Wow,
Huh.
you just blew my fucking mind.
That's, yeah, new to me.
That's the difference between veganism and vegetarianism.
Vent over here learning us things.
Yeah.
I went to college.
The Reese line.
Reese is gonna produce a steak for Tomas. Give him an eye and just go back to eating.
I was just gonna stare at it for a really long time and then cut like the tiniest fucking piece and eat it.
It's cooked perfect. Seasoned well.
French is so he's like, I don't know how I feel about this. This is weird. It's been like literally 100 years.
Reese shoves a cupcake into his mouth. His own mouth, not Tomas's.
Oh.
It's a steak cupcake, enjoy it. Just cornbread and steak.
So gross.
Aw.
Wait, isn't that
Has
just
horseradish in the center.
isn't that just a mini pot pie at that point?
Basically.
Pretty much.
I hate this conversation. It's gross. But yeah, delicious food. And then Reese kicks everybody out of the mansion.
That's awesome.
That is pretty fantastic, Reese.
This is.
You can have it anytime you're camping with me. If you're not on a journey with me, I'm sorry.
Life be a bitch like that sometimes.
Reese is like, that just means that when there's only two people with me, I can reorganize the mansion so you guys have like each have half a floor.
Sounds like a lot of space.
Yeah. Anyways, that's what Reese wanted to show everybody.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Reese.
Hell yeah.
Gives Reese a nice pat on the shoulder on the way out the door. It's like,
What did you use for floor plans?
I don't remember. Matt linked it to me though,
Oh.
Yeah. I'll see if I can re-find it.
because I was crying, being like, I can't find a thing to make floor plans, and I can't mentally visualize this.
I was just gonna look at Reese like, do we have to leave the mansion now, or like, what's the deal with that? When do I have to get out?
24 hours after I cast it. Or it'll boot you out when I drop the spell.
Yeah, you technically don't have to leave, but it will will kick you out.
I was just gonna blink and be like, well, I'm gonna go to my room. And he's gonna go back to his room.
Just Reese being like, well, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Yeet.
Well, I mean, you do have to go home because the mansion will literally just yeet you back
Yep.
out into the observatory. So
Reese is going to be nice and let the mansion stay.
You have to go home because you can't stay here.
Neo, his baby. Soft.
At least now Reese knows Tomas won't go into his room if Reese isn't there anymore.
You say that.
Whatever.
Vit, where's Maya's room?
Yeah.
Room. Maya's room and Reese's room are the same thing. The Venn diagram of those two rooms is a circle.
How many doors in the mansion have that door that's like the size of half the door?
Fucking all of them?
I like to imagine that Maya walks up to a door and one just forms for her.
Yes. It's canon now.
One of the tiny little fucking butlers opens the door for her every time she gets close to one.
Yes!
I like that.
Yes.
Maya's gonna become so fucking spoiled. She's gonna sit by doors in the observatory and not wonder why they won't fucking open.
Get really mad when they don't open, start
Fucking
beating on them with her
slap
paws.
their door.
no.
Starts roaring at them, except she's a snow leopard, so she like squeaks at them
No.
aggressively.
One
Yeah.
day she does it to Shino's door.
Oh my god.
To imagine
Okay.
that's happened at least once.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
You'd
think
act like
Shino would
Shino
be
wouldn't
mean.
build an automated fucking machine gun turret to put on the fucking cat.
I was gonna say, I don't think Shino would be bothered by the cat. He just hates people.
Like, so you know, you just see, like, Maya regularly curled up near Shino.
Yep. Reese just leaning over. How does it feel knowing that your cat daughter loves everyone more than you?
She doesn't love everybody more than me.
Okay.
What the fuck, Reese?
Rude.
I'm gonna go back to my room now. God.
Okay. Bye.
Alright. So, it is currently 11:30 p.m. on the East Coast.
I'm sorry.
It is all perfectly fine. So let's do it this way because this is how I was going to plan on handling things anyway. Unless anybody has any additional group RP discussion that they want to do, I'm going to create a new channel, and that is the Bully Your DM channel, where I'm going to open up several slots a week where we can set aside time when we're all both off work, and we can do a verbal RP from the backlog of each of yours increasingly large backlog of RP discussions that I've fallen behind on.
I'm sorry, Matt.
It's good. I was like, I can do this via text RP, and then I remembered how I do text RP, and it's slow as shit.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, at least you respond. I haven't responded to anybody.
That's
I've
Yeah.
forgotten that I have some stuff to do.
Like,
Yeah, I'm bad at it
tried.
too.
I looked at it.
You say this like I don't also struggle.
I just have too
I
much
was
free
groaning
time.
at me, not you.
I just have too much free time at work waiting between steps to do stuff, so I know you guys are a lot probably more busy than I get, so.
so let's do this. We're gonna do a text channel. We're gonna call it bullying schedule. So tomorrow I have Pathfinder, so I can't do that. Wednesday I have something, so I can't do it then. So let's open up a slot on 6/13. 6/14. 6 slash. I forget which of those 3 days, and then we'll make sure to have 2 on this day.
I feel bad because I didn't expect the mansion to take that long.
No,
I
it's
mean-
perfectly fine.
I mean, to be fair, we did take a while to do leveling up and item distribution.
So don't mind. I've been up since 4 a.m.
Yeah, a 6 here, so yeah.
Why am I doing it this way? I have a better tool for this. I'd have to pull it into this. Fuck. Why is it not letting other people permissions? I need everybody has permission to the channel.
Bullying schedule.
And let's do it this way. Slash pull.
Oh yeah, simple pull.
Mm-hmm. Friday is on there twice for a specific reason. I'm going to open up 2 slots on Friday because we're not going to do a session next week, so I have more time to flesh out the missions a bit. So, any slot that isn't currently taken, feel free to drop yourself into one if you have availability. And
Hell's it.
What?
First opportunity.
I hunger. I hunger, and I'm also a DM, and I have a lot of commitments during the week.
yeah. So, I think this will work out for the near future, and when we do these sessions, I'm going to try to take notes. That way we can log anything important.
I can record ours, Matt.
I appreciate it.
Do these include brain place talks?
Yes. This is conversations with any allied NPC, including the ones inside of you.
Is there a limit on how many we do per slot?
As long as they're not going for like hours, that's fine.
Okay, yeah. I just
So we can do like 1 or 2, 3 maybe.
You know,
most of
hold you for 2 hours at least.
Wow. I was about to say most of mine are like quick things, but call me out, ho.
I think this will be nice for just the solo stuff, rather than dragging everybody into a session for it. But I'm gonna keep working this weekend to finish fleshing out the Redeemer planning. That way we can have voting on which missions each team wants to go on. And Team A will deploy on 6/25.
Wait, we don't have Pathfinder next week?
Yeah, we're gonna take a break week.
Oh my god, okay, I gotta text you.
Are we also doing the rest of our weeks this session or no?
If anybody has anything they want to do mechanically, they can do it during this week, yes. Not
Okay.
during this session, yes.
I don't have anything mechanically, but I was just curious.
Did anybody else have anything special they wanted to do with the rest of their week before we move on to planning during the break?
Didn't we complete the preparations for Reeves's next thing?
Yes, let me make a note of that. I will send you. Better yet, you reserved a slot with me. We'll go over that on Monday.
Huzzah!
And that's your pile bunker?
Yes.
Okay, I have a good idea for what we're gonna do for that.
Woo!
Don't think Mika had anything that she was mostly gonna craft and possibly pester Tomas, but mostly craft and do some reading.
Yeah, since this went so long, any interactions people want to have with Reese or vice versa, I think can be done with roleplay outside of session.
Sounds good. Alright, cool.
Well, I just think Tomas does want to work in Keltasy, but I gotta message you about that because, like, again, up since 4 a.m.
Fucking fair, dude.
Yeah.
Alright. So I will let you guys know when voting's ready to start. Feel free to sign up for RP sessions if you would like. And I will talk to you all in the future.
Oh yeah.
Good. Thanks for the
Awesome.
session.
Good, thank you.
Yeah.
Have
No
a good
problem.
night.
Night.
Good night.
Get this uploaded soon.
Bye.